standing next to me last time we
I
had.
think so, yeah. What you putting in, like, hashtag?
No, this is my friend, Jason Johnson, who works at Office 77.
The black, that was on the lobby? Okay.
I wonder who was it, what they said. Who was it and what did they say?
Yeah, you didn't do anything wrong. As soon as we started.
They take care of them, bro.
Who? Yeah.
The ex.
Yeah, because her, those,
Chicks.
alimony check stuff. You don't need to.
Okay, yeah, and I just put this that way.
Right, I got the implant. Yeah.
I got
Hey, what's up?
So I'm not.
I didn't see it, we posted it on Facebook. On station. I'll make it. Because the video that's right after, not the one that would be fun. Yeah, I did live stream. Yeah, because the video that's right after, was right after that video, is the first video on Facebook.
Oh, okay, I can let you talk to him, but it was something about, the cables.
Yeah, I don't.
Yeah. Mic check, 1, 2, 3. Mic check, 1, 2, 3. Check, check.
You're online.
Check, check. Mic check, 1, 2, 3.
You're on live level. You're on live level.
Yeah, I was trying to focus this board at first, so I had to make sure that,
You're still feeding fan on down.
I get audio.
He is now.
All right, real quick, you can keep doing what you're doing. They're on their way over. So we're gonna give you an update on the shooting that happened by Atlantic Station. We've released video on that. We released that video because we did not know who the people were in the video. We now have identified, I think, the majority of the people in that, but they're juveniles. So we're gonna ask that you not use that video anymore now that we know who they are, and we are not going to be able to identify who is who in that video to you publicly. So, they're gonna talk more about that, but if you're getting into those questions about who is who in this video and stuff like that, we can't do it. We've taken our video down, and again, we'd ask, just because they're juveniles and that record is protected, we'd ask that you guys don't continue to air that, or be careful about airing that. And again, just those questions, if you're trying to nail down who's who, we're not gonna be able to do that.
Are they all juveniles or just?
I think the people that, I'm not sure about that, but I think the people that we were kind of interested in were, yeah.
Sergeant, is it, if we can air the video, can we, if we do air the video, can we air with everyone's faces blurred? Is that okay?
Ask your station on that.
No, I mean, like, they would say yes, but I'm asking you, like,
Yeah, I
they're
mean-
saying, don't show it anymore, but can we show it?
Yeah, as long as you're not, I mean, obviously the
Identify
concern
them.
is just identifying the
Got it.
juveniles, yeah.
Okay. Okay.
Is everybody, we have the issues worked out, everybody's good to go?
I do have one question. Can you confirm whether the name is with a K, camera with a K, or camera with a C?
Let's see.
It's got in both.
I've heard it both ways. I'm not sure, on that, they may be able to tell you in there. I don't know what it ends up being, you know for sure.
Mic check, 1, 2, 3. Mic check, 1, 2, 3.
Yeah. They got fees. I think they look like they just want the old person that was there. Okay. I think there was one more media person that was down at the front desk. We've got, getting them, we should be pretty much ready to go.
morning, everyone. Let the team get gathered here. Always want to start by saying thank you for the role you play in us communicating to our city and all of our citizens. This morning, we are gathering here to make an important announcement related to the investigation on the homicides that occurred recently involving children of our city on 17th Street. And before Deputy Chief Hampton comes to the podium, I just do want to commend every member of this police department that has worked tirelessly on this case and all of our partner agencies that have assisted us. And every case that is entrusted to the Atlanta Police Department is approached with the same sense of urgency and commitment to bring resolution to every family that has been touched by gun violence. And for those whose names we may not mention today or whose resolution we have not brought to that family, please know that as I speak, members of this department are working to bring closure and justice for your family as well. That is the commitment of the Atlanta Police Department, and the commitment you will hear about very shortly as we work to ensure that everyone receives the best services from the Atlanta Police Department. So Chief Hampton, if you will come forward, sir, and provide us new information.
Good morning, Deputy Chief Charles Hampton, Jr. On yesterday afternoon, we were able to make 2 arrests in the homicide of Zion and Cameron that occurred on November 26th. 2 of those individuals, one was a 15-year-old and another was a 16-year-old. One of those individuals was apprehended in New York with the assistance of our fugitive team as well as the U.S. Marshals. And so, again, this case is still very active. We, again, as the Chief alluded to, we thank the media for airing the video. We ask that now we have been able to identify all individuals in the video. We have been able to identify that they are juveniles, so we're asking that the video no longer be displayed. We also know that the 2 individuals that are in custody were students at APS. Chief Appleton is standing behind us. They have been very instrumental in this investigation. And again, we thank you, Chief, for your assistance in this. Again, it's a tragic situation. But as Chief said, we take these cases, all homicides, seriously. But we are pleased to announce that we were able to make arrests. And then again, there are individuals that are depicted that we still are working on, and we do believe that we will have additional charges in this case. So it's still, again, very active, and that's what we're here to announce.
Right now, can you talk about what they're being charged with, the 15-year-old versus the 16-year-old?
Both of those individuals are being charged with 2 counts of murder, aggravated assault, as well as the gang statute.
Which one of them was in New York?
The 16-year-old. The 16-year-old.
Do you know how they knew the victims, by any chance?
Again, we're not going to get into a lot of specifics in this investigation. As I said before, it's still open. And then some of the information we need to reserve for court proceedings.
Did the teens confess?
I'm sorry?
The name of the gang, do you care to share that?
Not this time. No, I choose not to.
Did the teens confess to the crime?
Again, they were able to say that they were significantly involved. And again, I can't go into a lot of details in what was shared with us. But again, it definitely helped our investigation. And again, with the able to bring the charges of murder against them.
So during the last press conference, the lead detective said, I believe this person right here in the black and yellow is going to be my shooter, and I believe this person in the blue sweatshirt is the other shooter. So do you have the 2 shooters in custody?
We have 2 shooters in custody. And again, great question. There was an individual depicted in the video that has not been charged at this time. But we do have 2 shooters in custody for murder.
You
Just
mentioned
verify,
you mentioned both.
the yellow and the blue, both of those are in
It's-
custody?
Again, one of those individuals is in custody, and another individual, as the lead detective stated, that was not readily made known. That individual is in custody. So we have 2 individuals, 2 juveniles in custody for
You
the
mentioned
murder.
both of them were students at APS, or students at APS. The rest of the juveniles that were with them, students at APS as well, what school did they go to?
Again, we believe that some students are members of APS, and then some other metro agency schools as well.
You
mentioned that one person was arrested in New York. Where was the other person? Was it locally?
Yes,
Okay.
yes.
Did he say anything about a motive?
Both of these arrests were both linked to both murders.
I'm sorry?
Both of these arrests were linked to both of the
Yes.
children's murders.
Yes.
And you expect to get more people that you're going to charge with both murders?
Yeah, this investigation is not over. I'm not sure what the additional charges will be. But again, we do anticipate additional charges coming forth. Again, this detective standing behind me is still working this case. He still has interviews that he has to conduct, but it's not over. But again, I can't say right now what those charges will be. We have to allow the investigation to dictate that. But he is still working. He's still here. But again, we anticipate additional charges to come forth.
Do you
Two
know
quick
how that
questions,
team
two quick
got to
questions.
New
Did they
York?
say anything, first question, did they say anything about a motive in this case? And second question, this was a case that has made national headlines. So a lot of people saw that video with the one suspect being found in New York. Did anyone aid him into getting to New York, and would that person face any charges?
Great question. Again, we're going to hold everyone responsible for these deaths. So if it's adults, but right now, we were just able to get him in custody in New York. We have to follow up on how he made his way to New York. And so some of that takes time. And so we have to submit subpoenas to get information that we need. So that's why I keep saying this investigation is long from over, and we still work. And again, I'll be remiss if I don't thank MARTA and their agency for their cooperation in it. Their video was extremely helpful. So I want to make sure that I definitely thank them for assisting us in this investigation as well.
That team from New York back here to Atlanta to interview him, and have you talked to the parents of the suspects about their children and what they did?
Yes. Yeah. Again, as juveniles, we are required by law before we can have any conversations with them to also communicate with the parents.
Did you speak with the parents of the victims? Did you speak with the parents of the victims? Did you call them at all about the arrest?
Yes, the lead detective has been in contact with both mothers.
Last
You said
question,
you-
is it, when you say New York, you mean New York City, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
Is it accurate to say our 12-year-old victim is associated with these two suspects, that they knew one another, that they were together, as you all have stated in a past news conference?
Again, we believe that they have known each other. Again, what we do know is that on the date of the incident, they were not traveling together. But we do know that there has been some past relationship, some affiliations.
So anything about the
Thank you,
motive? Anything
everyone.
about the motive?
Thank you.
Again, I'm-
Thank you.